So about 2 weeks ago, we got our first College Football 25 deep dive. They covered the campus IQ system, how that's going to work, the wear and tear system, the abilities, the home field advantage, and all of the unique playbooks that are going to be in the game. We've been sitting here for 2 weeks, and we haven't gotten anything since. So today we're going to talk about the next deep dive, what we're expecting to see in the future, what hasn't been talked about yet, and what I personally would like to see. We're under a month away. The game's getting close. It's crunch time. We're going to be seeing a lot of news here within the next couple weeks. So if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel, throw a like on the video if you guys are enjoying the video. The road to 10K continues. You guys killed it on the last Reddit Reacts video. You guys seem to be enjoying that content. We're going to continue doing that even when the game comes out. So be sure to check out that content as well. But subscribe to the channel. 10K, that's where we need to be. We need to get there quick. Let's do it. Okay, so currently right now, we're getting close to the end of the month of June. We're June 17th already. I thought this month was going to go by so slow because I've been waiting for this game to come out for so long, but it's actually going by pretty quick and I'm enjoying it. But we're at June 17th right now. Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar here. So we are essentially 4 weeks away from launch of the game. So essentially to me, the deep dives that we are missing that we need are 4 things. Dynasty. We need a deep dive for Dynasty. We got to have that. That's the centerpiece of this game. I do believe, in my opinion, they're going to wait the last week before the game does release to do a deep dive on that because they know that's their centerpiece. That's their baby. And they want to create some hype right before the game comes out. So this is my opinion. I think they're going to wait till the last week. I could be wrong. We could see it next week. I don't know. That's 1, Dynasty. 2 is Road to Glory. We need a deep dive on that. They could combine the 2. I think that would be a good move, or they could get their own separate thing. I would prefer it to be separate because we've been waiting for this game for so long, and I think both of those game modes deserve a separate deep dive. So starting with Dynasty, of course, we want to know how this game mode is going to work. This is the biggest part of this game right here. Do a deep dive. How recruiting is going to work. There's been rumors that the recruiting process is going to be It's not going to take as long. It's not going to take up too much of your time. It's going to be one of those things where you kind of just set it and then not necessarily forget it. You just set it, come back the next week, take a look at it, make your quick adjustments, and then come back the next week. It's kind of how NCAA 14 was. So I think that's how they should do it. I don't think they should get too crazy in depth because if you make recruiting too real, it becomes kind of too much work and too boring. You got to have a little bit of balance. Do a deep dive on the off-season part of Dynasty. Off-season is obviously one of the biggest parts of Dynasty. What's the process going to look like for the transfer portal? The transfer portal now in college football is obviously way bigger than what it was in NCAA 14. So that's going to be a little bit different this year. They did mention that NIL will not be in Dynasty, but there's something else replacing it. I can't remember what it was called, but it's going to take the place of NIL. It's called something else. Obviously a big deep dive on that and how that's going to work is going to be good. We've never seen that in a college football game before. How's custom schedules going to work? How is the college football playoff going to work? We've never seen this before in college football before. They did say that you can customize this however you want to, as they have changed the college football playoff multiple times already since it's been released. So you can go back to the 4-team format. You can keep it at 12. I'm not sure how high you can make it, but you should be able to make it higher than 12. Maybe turn it into like a March Madness kind of thing. That would be really cool if you could do that. Yeah, like I said, I do think that Dynasty Deep Dive is going to be coming out the week before the game comes out because they want to make hype for this game. Road to Glory, I'm not going to go too in-depth here because I'm probably not going to really play this game mode a whole lot. They have released that you'll be able to transfer your player over to Madden once you complete your college football career. That's good. No high school will be in the game. That's kind of an L in my opinion because I kind of enjoyed the high school part, but a lot of people didn't enjoy it back in the older games. But you know how EA is. It'll come back. I'm sure probably next year they're going to use that as one of their selling points. Now how EA works, they get rid of something and then they bring it back a few years later. I'm sure that's going to be a thing. Number 3 is going to be Team Builder. If you're not sure what Team Builder is, basically that's going to be the website out there that lets us create a school, create our jerseys, create our stadium, all that stuff. I haven't heard anything about it. I know Team Builder is going to be in the game, but I really hope that this website is dropped before the game actually releases. That way we can have everything set and ready to go. And then when the game drops on night 1, we can go ahead and just import our schools and just start playing immediately. What I don't want to happen is to jump into the game and then we have to create our whole team builder team and then we play it. I want to have our team ready to go. So hopefully we get some information on that. Maybe do a deep dive as far as what you can do with your team, as far as importing logos, what you can do with their stadium. I took part in the team builder back in NCAA 14, and that was actually super advanced for that time. I hope that they expand on this website a little bit more, give us a little more customization on the jerseys and the stadiums, and maybe even let us do like a face scan for some of the players. AI is crazy nowadays. I'm sure they can find a way to make that work where you can have a face scan for each one of your players. But that is a lot of work, so I don't know how they would be able to pull that off. It's just a really good idea. I think that would make that website really cool. My very last deep dive I think that they will do, because it's their moneymaker, is the Ultimate Team game mode. Obviously, I think that most of the fan base in College Football 25 is going to start in Dynasty, as they should, and I will be doing this as well. But I do think eventually a lot of people will start to sway over to Ultimate Team, and I say that because it's something new. Yes, we had Ultimate Team in NCAA 14, but there's a lot of people that never even played NCAA 14, especially the Ultimate Team mode, and Ultimate Team back then is completely different than what it is now. So I do think, you know, after a few months or so of playing the game, I do think people will start to dabble into Ultimate Team. But here's all I care about for Ultimate Team. If you do a deep dive for Ultimate Team, cover what's going to be in the game, obviously, any kind of new game modes, anything like that. All the content, all that good stuff. Do what you want to do. Let us know what the first promo is going to be. Awesome. That's great. But what I really want to know is, what is the College Football Ultimate Team Champs and Champs Gauntlet? The College Football Ultimate Team Champs is what MUT Champs is, what we know in Madden. Champs Gauntlet, I am very curious to see what this game mode is. Some say that this is Weekend League returning. If we see Weekend League in College Football 25, that will confirm that we're going to see this in Madden. And that, in my opinion, is a huge reason why Madden Ultimate Team has kind of fallen off the last couple years, because they got rid of Ultimate Team Weekend League. Even if you're a decent player, if you score well enough, you can get pretty good rewards out of Weekend League, as well as top 100 solo battles. That's another question. Solo battles, will that be in College Football 25? Will that have a top 100 reward system? If you're an Ultimate Team guy like me in Madden, College Football 25, this can kind of show us what we're going to see as far as new game modes in the next MUT for Madden 25. So if we get an Ultimate Team deep dive, I'm definitely going to be watching it, simply because I want to know what those game modes are and what they entail. And if they're smart, I feel like bringing Weekend League back now is one of the smartest things to do. That's going to bring a lot of people into the game. It's going to bring a lot of people back into the game. I really think that'd be a smart move by EA. I really hope Weekend League comes back. But boys, that's it for me. That's the next thing I want to see as far as deep dive goes. I mean, we're getting close, man. We've got a few more weeks left. One of them's a holiday, so you know they're not going to release anything for the 4th of July week within those few days. I don't see anything happening Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday during that week. Oh, really? There's like 2.5 weeks or so that they can release stuff. We have to be seeing it all very, very soon. So the excitement's real. We're almost here, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, throw a like on it. That's going to be it for me. I'm out here, boys. Peace.